Okay, hello everybody. I'm here with a couple book recommendations. These are the books that I tend to read the last 5, 6, 7 minutes at the end of class, try to have a message, or I just try to be funny, try to lift the kids' day. Here's the first book, I'm Bored by Michael Ian Black. He is a comedian, and it is about basically a potato that is very unimpressed with children. He calls kids very boring. I'll tell you what, that one, always a classic. Next one, This Is Not My Hat by John Clausen. This one, Words, Pictures by John Clausen. He's even got Disney Plus's special called Shape Island. It's amazing. But This Is Not My Hat, it is a family and school classic. Okay, for my introverts in the crowd, I love this book. I Am Quiet. And this one, A Story for the Introvert in All of Us. I love to read this because the world is typically made for extroverts. And this one kind of gives a little acknowledgement to those kids that fly under the radar sometimes. I Am Quiet. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. Perfect by Max Amato. It basically is talking about the battle between a pencil and an eraser. And it kind of talks about how they fight against each other, but really in the end, they need to work together to get the best results. Okay, The Book of Mistakes. This one is by Corinna Loiken. Okay, The Book of Mistakes. I love this book because it kind of starts macro and it gets bigger. And it really only starts with like the splotch of ink on a page. And it just talks about how you can take something so simple as a mistake and kind of turn it into a beautiful accident. That also reminds me of Beautiful Oops, the book too. So, The Book of Mistakes. Again, everything I can try to do to kind of keep kids resilient and thinking about being a little bit more of a flexible, not a rigid thinker is a good thing. Okay, getting there. Maybe if you want the most beautifully illustrated book in the history of mankind, it's probably this book because it talks about kind of how we are an amalgamation, a continuation of possibilities. And maybe you are here to shine a light into places that have been dark for too long. It's a beautiful, beautiful book about the reminder of an individual person making a difference. Okay, Not Me by Elise Gravel. If you just want a book about responsibility and make it really, really fun, who is leaving their socks all over the place? Not me. Is it not me who did it? I'm not sure. You're going to have to read this book to find out. But Not Me by Elise Gravel. Okay, and sometimes just even these as little birthday gifts, things like that. Okay, I Can't Draw. I love this one. I have kids request, 3rd, 4th graders request to even, and no kids are too old to read to. This is what I have found. It just talks about the power of sometimes we want to compare ourselves to other people. Eugene's a really great drawer. Max, not so much in his mind, but in the end, they need to work together to get the best drawing. Okay, home stretch, Perfectly Norman. It's part of the same series as this one right here by Tom Percival. Welcome to the announcements, right? But here it is, Perfectly Norman just talks about a little boy who sprouts wings, and the rest is pretty beautiful. Now, Ruby Finds a Worry, I'll tell you what, I've read this to kindergarten all the way through 5th grade. Never have I had a book where it stops every kid, and every kid is kind of thinking about a worry that they have, or maybe they're a little bit anxious about X, Y, and Z. This one, Ruby Finds a Worry, it just talks about how important it is to talk about the things that you're worried about, and that helps those things shrink. The last one that I'm going to read is this one called Be Nice, The End. And this is another little book that I read, and it has short little pictures, words, talking about things like courage, bravery, and perseverance. Okay, so this one, Be Nice, The End. That again would be a really nice birthday kind of a gift, something like that, something to read as a family. Hope you enjoyed these book suggestions. Take care. Bye.